day. And what will you do? Will you push yourself harder when the moment is there? How do you impact your team? What is your outlook? Are you a lightning rod, a maverick, a captain, or...
Use current rosters. Yeah, we'll be USA. Alright. Should I closer, you think? A fireball closer? Yeah, let's do that. Four-seam fastball. Yep. Fastball, slider, changeup. They're getting good. For 4 years. Get a degree. Yeah, we're going flamethrower. You know, lightning rod, and then maverick.
What? blanks.
Wait, I wasn't able to make him. He's just 6'2", 210. It won't let me. It's going to Scott. Yeah, I thought it was over. I'm going to have to redo that.
Just days before the 40-round MLB draft, some lesser-known prospects get one last. This pitching prospect takes the mound for his evaluation and gets some last-minute words of encouragement from the session catcher.
Your wings are gonna get cold. They're already getting cold. I made those first. Those things took forever.
Everyone has a personality, even a ball player. That
They're
personality influences how they respond to their teammates
inside.
and their coaches.
Eat the ones on the bottom. They're cooked all the way. They're just cold.
Damn it, I'm just trying to skip all this.
Too much because they get dried out and nasty.
Jesus Christ, I'm just trying to exit.
Do you want me to put them back in the microwave? Try the ones on the bottom.
Which one's on the bottom? These ones? I think just the thick ones are cold, so the thin ones are fine. Alright, let's try it again.
Try one of those things.
Taquitos?
Yep, they're different.
These are good.
It's like almost like an egg roll.
These are really good. Get out of here. Dog's always trying to muscle in on the food.
Rolling all over the floor while I was making them. Kiki. My boss better have paid me or I'm gonna fucking throw a fit tomorrow. I've been waiting to be a bitch a 10-hour
Yeah.
fucking work.
Did you see how old my guy looks, Fig?
Just days before the 40-round MLB draft, some lesser-known prospects get one last chance to make an impression at Bowman Scout Day.
I think I didn't make him max height. I made him 6'6", 265.
Holy shit. Remember that
This pitching prospect takes the mound for his evaluation and gets some last-minute words of encouragement from the session catcher.
You know I'm streaming, right, Fig?
Done for the day and heading back to the locker room, this player is met by one of the scouts in attendance, who reminds him that he's still got one more chance to make an impression on the big league buyers. Everyone has a personality, even a ball player. That personality influences how they respond to their teammates and their coaches.
That hit him. First base. He's out. Out. Three. That hit him. He's got first. Ball four. Take the base. Ball four. Take the base. He's safe. Out. He's out. That's ball four. Out. Three. Out. Ball four. Take the base. You're out. Out.
Ladies and gentlemen, your attention please. Now pitching for the Central Prospects, number 81.
Number 81 is on, and he'll take over on the mound in relief. Leading off the inning, Marco Castro,
Now,
and they'll need him to get something going here.
Hey, we're still in the early stage of the in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
First pitch on its way. Ball one as he lays off below the zone.
Nope,
now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
I love the ability to hold up right there, especially with count leverage. I know you want to get aggressive in the strike zone, but he was able to notice that that wasn't his pitch.
The 3-1. Takes a strike for a full count now. 3-2.
Great job on those last two pitches of varying speeds. Gave him a hard fastball, and then he locked him up with a changeup.
Might have jammed him a little there, as this is softly hit and foul off to the left. The payoff pitch one more time. That's lifted the other way out to left. Tyler on the move. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning.
That looks cool.
Digging in to try it again, Cliff Chacon. He looked to bounce back after striking out his last time up. And he starts him out with a strike on the outer half.
95.
Strike 2 called on the inner half. 0-2 now.
Hey, you find yourself down 0-2, you got to grind a little bit right here. I don't understand the game plan. Let's see if we can get this one back to even count.
Sent out to straightaway center field. Moving under it, Cordova. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
2 pop outs.
Standing in, Craig Grumman. He drew a walk his first time up.
The third baseman.
Here's the first pitch to him. Now a slider, and he gets ahead of him here. 0-1. And a good job to lay off the fastball there close, but it's 1-1. The 1-1 home. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2. 2 out, nobody on.
I'll get up to like 110. 106, I think, is the record right now.
Well off the plate with the change of pace. That's ball 2. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. Nothing doing here this half. On to the top of inning number 5 we go. The Central squad is on top here, 2-0.
Oh, I was pulled already. Alright, let's go to the end of the game then. Shit. That sucks. Hit a 1-2-3 inning with a strikeout. They could have used me right now in the 8th inning, tied 2-2 though.
To 3, the final score in this afternoon's game. The West came through late, taking the lead in the 8th to secure the victory. Henry Valenzuela is the winning pitcher of record. So that just about does it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way on over to theshownation.com.
For the victorious West squad, 5 runs, 7 hits, 2 errors. They left 15 men on base.
Overall 49.
Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 59 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.
Where do you see your overall at? My attributes is a C. Save opportunity here.
First base.
Never mind.
That hit him. He's got
Nope. Got to save opportunity.
Take the base.
Tag in.
He's out. He's out.
Ladies and gentlemen, your attention,
I'm
please.
in. Top of the
Number
ninth, tag in.
81 enters from the bullpen to do the pitching. Digging in now, Ronald Vargas. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat.
Ronald Vargas.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Ninth inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. And a fastball way off target here, and it's even at 1. Who jumped the gun a bit on that swing, and he's down 1-2. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. Hit hard to short. And he got caught in between hops at short, and that kicks on by him.
Oh.
And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
Gotta change controllers. That shit's loud.
That's not the way he wanted to start this outing. Giving up a double to the very first batter he faces puts himself in a tough spot. But we're going to learn a lot about him right here. Scouts want to see how a pitcher reacts to adversity. Some guys really knuckle down and other guys fall apart. We'll see which one he is right here.
Yeah.
Pickoff move to second. Don't want to forget about him. Here's the first pitch. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1.
Feels
1-0.
a little different on this controller.
The 1-1 pitch. A ball and 2 strikes now. Go ahead runs in scoring position here with nobody out. And it's fouled away. Ready with another 2-strike offering. And that's going to be high 2-2 now.
I don't blame the pitcher one bit for trying to get the chase right there. He's been fouling everything off He's still got the entire arsenal open to him, so we'll see what pitch he comes with next.
And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
Time to focus here. This game is way too close to be walking, guys, so we'll see if he can make him swing the bat on this next pitch.
And he misses there for ball 4, so runners are at first and second now with nobody out.
Thomas.
Here's the first pitch. Ooh, started him with the change, and it's 0-1. Vargas on second. Edwards on at first with nobody out. Fastball called for strike 2. Fly ball out toward left center field.
He catches that.
Tyler comes on and makes the catch in shallow left for out number 1. Ready once again, Gabriel Santana. He's 1 for 4 for the game.
Gabriel Santana.
Here's the first pitch. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. One and one the count now. The 1-1 pitch. 1-2.
He's going to need to shorten up and get that foot down a little bit earlier if he hopes to be catching up to that fastball.
First and second now, 1 man out. Now he'll step off. Now the 1-2 pitch. Well above the letters with the fastball that time. And here's a swing and a miss, and that, folks, is a big out number 2. Coming to the plate now, Christian Hughes. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game.
Christian.
Here's the first pitch.
Hughes.
In there, 0-1. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
He certainly hasn't been the aggressor in this at-bat. 2 straight takes, so now we'll see if he can change his approach and battle up.
And he strikes him out on a good pitch, so 1 run can win it as we head to the bottom of the inning. No runs, a hit, 2 left. To the bottom of the 9th we go. Top of the order due up, and we are tied 7.
And that was pulled.
Here now our final line score. First for the victorious Central squad, 8 runs, 9 hits, 1 error. They left 9 men on base. Time of the ball game, 4 hours and 16 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.
With nothing left to do but await his fate, this young hopeful receives a check-in from his former high school coach, who's been acting as his advisor through the process.
Welcome back to the Major League Baseball first-year player draft. The first pick is officially on the clock. With the first pick, the Baltimore Orioles select Ryan Cope. A starting pitcher from the West region. With the second pick, the Kansas City Royals select Ryan Chu. A starting pitcher from the West region. With the third pick, the Chicago White Sox select Tom Kim. A closing pitcher from the West region. With the fourth pick, the Miami Marlins select Jack McCallum. A starting pitcher from the West region. With the fifth pick, the Detroit Tigers select Ramon Estrella. A left fielder
What
from
number
the
did you
West
get drafted?
region. With the sixth pick, the San Diego Padres select Daniel. With the 13th pick, the Los Angeles Angels select the closing pitcher from the Central region.
I got picked round 17, pick 13.
After a long and lonely first 2 days of the MLB draft, this player's wait is finally over.
Yeah, probably. I'm going straight to the
While
pros.
being selected is a major milestone, new draftees still face long odds.
Pitching for the Angels. Probably not. Nope. I'm on Pensacola. No, I'm playing against Pensacola. I still don't have any attributes to add, huh?
Sitting underneath the chicken wings, staring at them. He's staring at him for like 2 minutes.
After impressively finishing out his draft year in a development league, this prospect has been sent to open the following season with a Double-A club. This new player meets his Double-A coach for the first time. and receives some sagely advice about what it takes to be successful outside of the gym or field.
Alright, now
A minor league pitching coach offers advice to a new member of his staff.
I just unlocked once I made it into the AA team. No, like where I could actually upgrade my guy. And well, your performance, like if you do good, you unlock attribute points, I guess.
Number 81 gets the call from the bullpen to pitch in relief.
For the Bay Bears, number 81.
6'6", 265. Changed my animation.
Striding in to start the ninth, Miguel Gutierrez, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Miguel Gutierrez.
He's set and the pitch. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball one. Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble.
I fucking hit that one perfect, too.
Around first, he's digging for second.
No runner, cut hold.
And he will coast into second with a leadoff double. Well, it's always daunting to know that you've got to deal with the 3, 4, 5 hitters to start out an inning, but even more so when the 3 hitter starts it out with a double.
Yeah, he's going to have to start making some good pitches to get out of this thing. Job number 1 is to get the next guy, and ideally you keep him from advancing the runner to third with less than 2 outs.
And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1. And he turns on this one and yanks it foul and back out of play. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And another foul ball. The next 0-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. And as he punches him out there, he collects his first double-A strikeout.
Well, I'm sure that feels good, and maybe he'll keep the ball or something. But you know his sights are set on a lot higher than double-A ball. Figuring out how to strike out a lot more guys at this level as he progresses in the minors will be one of the keys for him reaching the big leagues.
I don't like this delivery.
And he takes ball one.
Well, he punched out the last guy, but he didn't get any favors from the blue on the first pitch in this at-bat. Probably should be ahead of this hitter instead of behind.
A ball and 2 strikes now.
That's a big fastball, obviously, and we're going to see this reliever throw it a lot.
The 1-2 pitch. Now a little line drive over to first. And this will get taken in at first for the second out of the inning. Into the box now, Bob Suzuki. And he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the ninth.
Former players.
First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. Gutierrez stands at second with 2 gone.
Like Raleigh Fingers,
Outside
Babe
for a ball,
Ruth,
1-1.
Cy Young is super old and kind of cool.
Good pitch as this is swung on and missed, and now they're down to perhaps their final strike of the evening.
He's going to need to shorten up and get that foot down a little bit earlier if he hopes to be catching up to that fastball.
And now those that have stuck it out tonight come to their feet. Close, but it's not over yet. That's ball 2.
Well, you don't want to get caught looking for the final out. That's a tough pitch to lay off. Impressive that he did.
Hit down first. Dotson takes it in, and he'll step on first for the out, and the ball game is over.
It's always nice to give your fans at home something to cheer about, and they definitely did that right here, coming through with a big win at home.
A 5-0 finish tonight. The Mobile Bay Bears jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Nick Tropiano earns his first win of the season, allowing only a pair of hits in 8 full innings pitched. So that'll put a wrap on things here this evening. For my partners Dan Plesac and Mark DeRosa, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a special presentation of MLB The Show. For more, follow us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
Base gains. Oh, okay, so it actually happens during the game.
Stormy. Not on the blankets.
There's probably some generic ones that are pretty good too. I'm looking at them now. Legend stretch is the only one I got. Oh, never mind. It's just previous players. We got veteran stretch 40 as sidearm. 41 is pretty funny. 43 is sidearm. Yeah, that's super sidearm. Yeah. Hitachi Iwakuma. Looks pretty funny. All right, bro. Later on.
Ladies and
Number
gentlemen,
81
your
takes the
attention,
mound
please.
as he's been called
Now
upon to
pitching
pitch.
For the Bay Bears, number 81.
So stepping in, Jose Blanco. He represents the potential tying run if he can launch one or find a way around the bases.
kind of doubt he's thinking about going yard, even though that would be the best result they could hope for. He's not a long ball threat, and he knows it, so he could just be looking for some way to keep that line moving.
From the belt, kicks and deals. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. Tying run at the plate, the 0-1. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup. Oh, and 2, here it is. Swung on, but fouled off to the left. Ready with another 0-2. And a half-hearted swing there as they tie him up inside for the 3rd strike, and the inning is over. Striding in once again, Miguel Gutierrez. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Looking for base runners here as they're down 2 playing on the road. Not an easy thing to do, trying to score runs or bunch hits together off of a closer.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Off we go in the 9th as the first pitch misses for ball 1. Liner toward right center. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Well, you're usually in this situation looking for a bloop and a blast. He didn't want to bloop it, and he hit a missile, bringing the tying run to the plate. Let's see if they can capitalize.
Lewis Murdoch.
Here's the first pitch to him. Back up the middle. Barehanded for 1. On to first, and that's the very last thing they needed at this point in the ball game, as there are quickly 2 away now. In now, Ryan Morris. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. First offering on its way. Swing and a liner. And that'll make him 1 for 4 in this one.
That fires me up right there. What a clutch AB, a 2-out single to get the tying run to the plate. That's all you can ask for.
Now second baseman.
Stepping in, Bob Suzuki. He singled his last time up. 0-1 the count. Tying run at the plate, the 0-1. And this is swung on and missed, so now they find themselves down to their final strike tonight. And he strikes him out to end it here as they were able to get the possible tying run to the plate, but could not cash in.
Yeah, they needed him a little bit earlier in this one, but he takes the mound in the 8th and records the final 4 outs. 4-out save. Job well done.
This evening's game finishes 2-0 the final score. Mobile rode an important 6th inning to victory in this one. Matt Harvey gets the win on the mound, his first of the year. Number 81 gets a 4-out save, his first of the year. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
The final line score for our ball game. For the victorious Bay Bears, 2 runs, 9 hits, no errors. They left 9 runners.
Number 81 is ready, and he'll take the ball from the manager.
For the Bay Bears, number 81.
Kicking off the top of the ninth, Ryan Morris, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. There's a fastball right down Broadway taken for a strike.
Not a bad idea right there. Make this guy work and see if he can throw the ball over the plate. Throws the first pitch for a strike. They need to get some runners on base, and not a bad plan. Unfortunately, the pitcher came in with a strike on the first pitch.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And a good hard slider as this one swung on and missed for the first out here in the ninth.
When your closer comes in and strikes out the first guy he faces, everyone on the team can kind of take a deep breath. Still have 2 more outs to get, but retiring that leadoff guy is always huge when you're trying to shut a game down.
Here comes the first pitch. Hit hard to the right side. Foul. The 0-1 on its way. Now a ball pulled hard but fouled off to the left. Oh, and 2 count. Here's the pitch. Great changeup there in the dirt for the third strike. And the throw to first is there to record the second out.
Well, you know you made a real nice pitch when you bounce it in the dirt and you still get the hitter to swing at it. That tells me that there's a lot of deception in that pitch right now.
In now, Bernardo Valencia, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1.
Oh, man, he's got a chance to strike out the side on 9 pitches. 7 down, 2 to go.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that nearly would have gotten him on the board. Instead, it's a long foul ball. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Well, as a former pitcher, you know I love these low-scoring games as opposed to those slugfests. This was like a throwback game when home runs weren't so common and pitching was really dominant. No complaints here.
And tonight's ends as a 3-0 shutout win. The Bay Bears used a nice 5th inning to take the lead, and they never gave it back. Gene Burkhardt earns his first win of the season. Dave Gunter pitched well, allowing only 2 earned, but ends up taking the loss. Number 81 closes the door for the save, his second. So that's a wrap for us here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. And for more, click over to theshownation.com.
Ladies and
Number
gentlemen,
81
your
enters
attention,
from the
please.
bullpen to do the
Now
pitching.
pitching for Mobile, number 81.
Striding into the box, Eloy Saucedo. He flew out in his last at
Leading
bat.
off for the
Here it
Braves,
comes.
the
Zero.
shortstop,
Swung on and missed that time. It's
Eloy
0-1.
Saucedo.
Edge of the zone that time taken and ruled a strike. Fouled off. Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2.
So I like the taquitos though.
The 1-2. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. Here he comes again, 1-2. Swing and a miss, and that'll get a groan from the home supporters here. One away.
When your closer comes in and strikes out the first guy he faces, everyone on the team can kind of take a deep breath. Still have 2 more outs to get, but retiring that leadoff guy is always huge when you're trying to shut a game down.
That one bends into the zone. A strike on the breaking ball. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. A ball and 2 strikes.
He's going to need to shorten up and get that foot down a little bit earlier if he hopes to be catching up to that fastball.
Got him. And he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time.
You probably have some of that tomorrow.
Well, you have to feel pretty confident about the way this one's going to end up as a manager. 2 hitters, 2 strikeouts from the closer. There's not a whole lot more he can do to instill confidence that he's going to wrap this thing up without any problem.
Ball 1 to start the at-bat.
Thank you, though.
Fly ball right down the line and left. And no one will track it down. Line down the left field line. But this is foul near the seats. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
You might think it's just another win, but it's awfully hard to win in this game, especially on the road. But they find a way to get it done, and they should be very happy with this performance.
Tonight's ball game comes to a close, 3-1 the final. Mobile took the lead in the 2nd inning and rode that until the very end. Nick Tropiano earns the win, his 2nd, as he racked up 10 strikeouts in the effort. Colby Allard worked only 3 innings in the losing effort. Number 81 retires the side to hammer down the save, his 3rd of the campaign. Number 81 is on, and he'll take over on the mound in relief.
Number 81.
Leading off the inning, Eloy Saucedo, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Eloy Saucedo.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Tried to check his swing there as this is hit to the left side. Throw will not be in time, so good hustle there as now the possible tying run is aboard to lead things off here.
You know what we call that? We call that clean living. To get a knock on a check swing does not happen often. This guy obviously had some good karma coming his way.
First offering on its way. Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there. A runner at first with no outs here. The 1-1 is a fastball that misses. Oh, he wanted that one, but it misses for ball 3.
Time to focus here. This game is way too close to be walking, guys, so we'll see if he can make him swing the bat on this next pitch.
The 3-1 is swung on and missed. A full count now.
3 balls, 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
Man, they've really had his number so far in this series. That's his 5th strikeout in this series alone.
The right fielder, Garrett Turner.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Chased a low ball there, and he's quickly down in the count 0-2.
In a double play situation, that's the location you want a guy to swing at. More than likely, he's going to beat it into the ground.
This is foul right side. Saucedo, the runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. Slider. Ooh, thought he had him, but it's 1-2.
Pretty good discipline right there with 2 strikes. That's a tough sweeping slider. Not many guys lay off that pitch.
And he fouls this one off. He's set, and the 1-2 pitch. And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there. 2 away.
That's a big strikeout there with the tying run over at first base. Now, with 2 outs, it becomes a lot more difficult to manufacture that guy home. Probably need a ball in the gap to give him a chance.
Adrian Rowley is at the plate as he looks at ball 1. The 1-0 home is taken. Strike 1.
You know, they finally get the leadoff runner on. It would be sad to watch him waste this opportunity. Somebody's got to come through with a base hit.
1-2 now as that one's fouled off. And he struck him out for out number 3. So that'll wrap things up here as they leave the possible tying run stranded at first.
Anytime you can win a game, let alone on the road, you have to feel really good about yourself. It's not easy going into that other team's ballpark and coming out with a win, but they did just that.
Close one tonight, 2-1 the final score. Mobile led this game from the 3rd inning on and never wavered. Matt Harvey takes the win on the mound, his second.
player receives the check-in from one of his coaches.
Number 81 takes the mound as he's been called upon to pitch.
Number 81.
So coming to the plate, Eddie Marmolejo. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Marmolejo.
First pitch on its way. A ball and no strikes.
That's
2-0.
Back-to-back pitches, they've gone away. Do you tell yourself as a hitter he wants to come in right here? I don't think so. I think he's trying to find that outside corner and adjust accordingly.
Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the ninth inning gets underway. So here's the cleanup hitter, Tom Deerdorf. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First pitch coming. Here it is. Strike one to start the at bat. A 1 pitch on its way. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the second time here tonight. Striding in, Fred McGowan. He's 1 for 4 for the game. He's set. Here it comes. First pitch fastball in there for a called strike. Oh, and 2. Here it is. And it's 1-2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. It's sharply toward third, and this is going to get down for what should be extra bases. And there's your potential go-ahead run.
Hey, no runner,
and now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
Let's slow this one down and take another look. Great camera angle here, looking straight down the left field line. You see him take that inside route to the ball. His hands stay back, and he goes oppo to find himself at second.
And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Christian Arroyo. 1 ball, no strikes to count. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1 for 4 day. The set and the 1-0. And a slider bounces, and that'll get on by. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch. Ready with the 2-0. 2 balls and a strike.
Sometimes you can get away with a pitch in that location when you're running it up there that hard, but not consistently. You still have to work the edges of the zone most of the time.
And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
That's what you call a challenge fastball right there, boys. I don't know if he was necessarily trying to miss up in the zone like he did, but he got
a swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. On now to the bottom of inning number 9, and we are tied 2-2. Settling in now, Brian Campillo. He singled his last time up.
The right fielder, Brian.
First offering on its way. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. Strike taken. Good pitch on the lower part of the zone. Now the 1-1 pitch.
Balls up,
popped him up. Dotson is under it. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Now at the plate, Brian Takahashi.
Now batting, shortstop, Brian Takahashi.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. 1 out, nobody on. Line towards center field. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. Oh, and he misses it.
Got to be a little frustrated on the offensive side. Yeah, everybody's getting knocks, and the batting averages are flowing right now, but nobody's come up with that big runner in scoring position, 2-out knock kind of feel that really is going to break this game open.
1 ball, no strikes the count. The 1-0. 2-0 now. Now a wave and a miss. Looked like the slider there. Grounded down the third baseline. But this will be a foul ball as that evens things at 2-2. Here's the 2-2 pitch. Popped up. Dotson is there. 2 gone. To the plate now is the designated hitter, Art McLean. There are 2 gone and the possible go-ahead run at first. Here's the first pitch. Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1. Line drive to center field. Guillen is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. So no runs on a hit here, no errors, 1 man left on. Several good offensive performances in this one, but none better than the one turned in by the guy you see right there. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, he certainly was a big part of this victory. Picked up 4 RBIs in the game, so it's safe to say that he came through when they needed him to.
5-2 the final score tonight. Number 81 claims the win out of the pen, his first. So that just about does it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way on over to theshownation.com.
Thank you for joining us here tonight. And we remind you to please drive home safely.
Number 81 is ready, and he'll take the ball from the manager.
For the Bay Bears, number 81.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Tom Deerdorf. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Looking for base runners here as they're down 2 playing on the road. Not an easy thing to do, trying to score runs or bunch hits together off of a closer.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Clearly off with his timing on that one, a swinging strike.
Hey, this offense needs to get it going right here. Somebody has to take it upon themselves to have a quality AB and get this team to start thinking past the baton mentality. They cannot continue to go up there and look like they have no game plan.
Now here's the pitch. Here's strike 2 as the slider hits the outside corner.
Great spot with that pitch down and away. He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep hitting that spot.
And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one. Now at the plate, Fred McGowan. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First pitch of the at-bat. Good slider there, gets a swing and miss.
Let's go.
Fouled away. Fouled off. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen. And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Christian Arroyo. And he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the 9th. And that misses ball 1.
Hey, you can tell by the look on that manager's face, he's obviously frustrated right now. But it's a long season. You're going to have a lot of ebbs and flows with your offense. Does he take a step back and relax a little bit, or does he call a team meeting right after this one?
Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. And this will get all the way to the wall now.
No runner, no runner. Cut hold, cut hold.
And he'll coast into second here with a 2-out double. Into the box, Brian Campillo. And Dan, what's the plan of attack here for the guy on the mound?
Well, I think they have to go right after him. He's pretty unlikely to take you deep, but if you allow him to get on base, the chances of him scoring and tying this game become a lot greater.
Good late break to the slider here, but he takes it in on the hands for ball 1.
You know, in this situation, you almost have to pitch like there's no one on base. That run really doesn't mean anything with the lead they've got. The hitter is the guy that can turn this game on its head.
The 1-1 home is a changeup that's looked at for a ball.
Watching him on the mound right now, I think he's just having trouble throwing strikes to this guy. Up only 2 runs? I don't think he's working around him.
And this will be a called strike 2, and trouble now as they're down to their final strike tonight. And he strikes him out to end it here as they were able to get the possible tying run to the plate but could not cash in.
Well, it's getting more and more common in baseball now these days to use a ton of pitchers to get through a game. It took 6 here to get the job done, but hey, they'll do whatever they can to get a W.
Tonight's ball game comes to a close, 3-1 the final. The Bay Bears led this game from the 3rd inning on and never wavered. Dylan Peters gets the win on the mound, his first of the year. Number 81 hammers down the save, his 5th of the year. So that'll put a wrap on things here this evening. For my partners Dan Plesac and Mark DeRosa, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a special presentation of MLB The Show. For more, follow us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
The final line score for our ball game. For the victorious Bay Bears, 3 runs on 9 hits, no errors. They left 5 men on base.
Number 81 will take the ball now as the new pitcher.
Bears, number 81.
Ready now, Vinny Oliveros. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Vinny Oliveros.
From the stretch. Pulls the string on that one. 1 strike. Oh, and 1 count and the pitch. A great job of changing speeds there. It's 0-2. And on 0-2 he misses with a fastball.
You know, that almost works like a pitch out there. Maybe you get the guy to chase out of the zone, but at the very least, it gives the catcher something good to throw if the man on first is on the move.
And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out. At the plate, Art McLean. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. First delivery to him on the way. And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball 1.
This is the situation where there's a lot of pressure on the infielders if the ball's put in play on the ground. Both the guy at first and at the plate are burners, so a double play is going to be tough. Even getting 1 out could be a challenge.
3-0 to him now. Campillo leads off first with one away. And he takes ball 4. So a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order. So digging in now, Derek Voss and his guys are looking to erase that donut on the scoreboard with a runner in scoring position.
Yeah, Matt, they've been really shut down so far in this one. They've had runners on base, but haven't been able to string anything together.
Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. Takes a look at a changeup there, and it's a ball and 2 strikes now.
Great job on those last 2 pitches of varying speeds. Gave him a hard fastball, and then he locked him up with a changeup.
Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Eddie Marmolejo. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. First offering on its way. Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there. 2 men are on with 2 men out. Ground ball foul down the left side. Now a ball lined to the left side, but foul. One strike from a shutout. Here it comes. Takes this the other way to right. That's in there. Base hit. The throw to the plate. But not in time as the run scores and the lead is trimmed to 1.
Hey, we're in the middle of this one already, D-Row. They finally score a run, and they've had a tough time scoring some runs.
Yeah, after taking it on the chin yesterday, it's nice to finally break through. Maybe this gives the offense the confidence it needs.
But this is taken in as a perfect metaphor to end this one, as that ball was hit hard, but the ball game is over.
Well, they sure made it interesting in the 9th, but they leave the tying run stranded at second and the winning run helplessly at first. Could have gone either way, but we were treated to a great battle.
Close one tonight, 2-1 the final score. The Mobile Bay Bears led this game from the 3rd inning on and never wavered. Peter Summers gets the win on the mound, his first of the year, as he turns in 8 strong innings of work.
A coach clues in a new team member on available resources.
Number 81 gets the call from the bullpen to pitch in relief.
Number 81.
Next will be the designated hitter, Lewis Murdoch. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system, especially now he's got to bear down. He gets the 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
Tying run stands on deck, but it'll only matter if the guy in the box can get on base.
Yeah, and that has to be his mentality at the plate right now, Matt. He can't be the hero, so he needs to do what he can to give the guy behind him a chance to be the guy.
And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His 3rd punch out of the game. Now at the plate, Ryan Morris.
Catcher, number 8.
Here comes the first pitch. No balls and 1 strike. Oh and 1, here it comes. And this is hit hard to the right side, but foul.
If I'm on the mound, the guy gets a hack off on me like that and crushes a breaking ball down the line, kind of note to self, I'm not going there again.
Cortez is there, and folks are starting to head for the exits now. 2 gone here in the 9th.
The batter, the second baseman.
Here's the first pitch to him.
Suzuki.
In there for strike 1. And it's fouled away. Hit out towards second. Backhanded. On to first, and that's your ball game.
Hey, it's hard to win games at any point, but to win games on the road, especially in this ballpark, so they are very happy with this win.
4-2 the final score tonight. Mobile posted a 3-run first to propel them to the win. Number 81 is on, and he'll take over on the mound in relief.
Number 81.
Striding in to start the 9th, Ryan Morris, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Morris.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. And that's cut on and missed. 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. On its way, the 0-2 pitch. Swung on in the dirt for the 3rd strike. He'll throw down to first, 1 away. Coming to the plate now, Bob Suzuki. 4th trip to the plate for him, and he's at risk of ending that nice hitting streak that he's put together.
Yeah, chances are it's on his mind, Matt, but you just have to let that get out of the way as best you can. You have to approach this at bat just like any other. Otherwise, you're just getting in your own way.
There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. 1 out, nobody on. And a slider runs away from him there, and the count levels at 2-2. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Muriel is there. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Digging in, Bernardo Valencia, and he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the 9th. Ball 1 to start the at-bat.
Hey, you can tell by the look on that manager's face, he's obviously frustrated right now. But it's a long season. You're going to have a lot of ebbs and flows with your offense. Does he take a step back and relax a little bit, or does he call a team meeting right after this one?
Digging in once again, Julio Garcia. He represents the potential tying run if he can launch one or find a way around the bases.
Yeah, Matt, I kind of doubt he's thinking about going yard, even though that would be the best result they could hope for. He's not a long ball threat, and he knows it, so he could just be looking for some way to keep that line moving.
Valencia, the runner at first with 2 gone. changeup, and he ain't buying it. 1-2.
When a pitcher's close to working through a quick inning, that's when you really need to grind out some at-bats. He's done a good job of that, and that's really big when you're hitting towards the bottom of the order.
Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Hit softly down the line at first. Now another 1-2. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. Making him work out there. The 9th pitch of the at-bat coming up. And he strikes him out to end it here, as they were able to get the possible tying run to the plate but could not cash in. Tonight's ball game comes to a close. 3-1 the final. The Bay Bears took the lead in the 4th and held on until the end. Gene Burkhardt notches his 3rd win of the year. Dave Gunter pitched well, allowing only 2 earned, but ends up taking the number 81 is ready, and he'll take the ball from the manager.
For Mobile, number 81.
Ready for another shot now, Bernardo Valencia. And these guys are making a little push here. You have to like the effort despite the odds.
Yeah, you really do, Matt. Look, they still have a significant hill to climb, but hey, they string a couple of hits together here, and all of a sudden this thing feels doable.
Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1.
Hey, that's a huge pitch right there. You've got to get ahead. When you start to see traffic on the base paths, your defense starts to tighten up a little bit. The best thing to do is pound the zone and get ahead 0-1.
Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. Oh, and they pulled a string on a good changeup there as he swings and misses, and he's set down on strikes for the 2nd time tonight.
Now batting.
Stepping up to the plate, Charles Judd. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. 0-1 the count. 2 down, runners at first and second. Good pitch as this is swung on and missed, and now they're down to perhaps their final strike of the evening. Well, I think his eyes lit up when he saw that pitch coming up at his eye level.
Oh, you think? If you've got a good fastball like he does, that location can be really effective. It looks so tempting to the hitter, but making contact on that pitch can be very tough.
Tried to hold up there, appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes, and he'll put this one away, and with that, the ball game is over.
You might think it's just another win, but it's awfully hard to win in this game, especially on the road. But they find a way to get it done, and they should be very happy with this performance.
Tonight's game comes to an end. 5-1 the final score. The Mobile Bay Bears rode an important 6th inning to victory in this one. Dylan Peters takes the win on the mound, his 2nd of the year. So that's a wrap here tonight. Number 81 takes the mound as he's been called upon to pitch.
Number 81.
Kicking off the top of the ninth, Garrett Turner, as they'll look for some added insurance before the bottom half of the inning. First offering on its way. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2. Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out. Now batting, Frank Zambrano. He flew out in his last at bat.
And with his speed, he's one of those rare guys who you'd actually like to see keep the ball on the ground. You can't beat out a fly ball in this game.
Looked like he tried to pull it there, but he swings right through the fastball.
That's a big fastball, obviously, and we're going to see this reliever throw it a lot.
Throw just in time as he was flying down the line that time. Stepping into the box, Eloy Saucedo. He singled his last time up.
Eloy Saucedo.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And here's a called strike at the knees. Don't think he liked that one too much, but it's 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. The 0-2 home. And he struck him out. So a good pitch there, and now they're going to need to string some hits together in this last at-bat if they want to get back in this thing.
Well, baseball is a game of streaks and runs, so a 4-game skid happens to even the best of teams. The key is they didn't panic or press. They just came out here, played their game, and put the losing streak behind them, like professionals are supposed to do. Well done.
3-2, the finish in tonight's game.
2 hours and 56 minutes.
Number 81 will take the ball now as the new pitcher.
Number 81.
Leading off the inning, Bruce Graham, and they'll need him to get something going here.
They look like they're up against it here, down 3 on the road, trying to come back against a closer.
He's set, and the pitch. Lined hard toward short. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway. Stepping up now, Johnny Garcia. 0 for 2 with a walk for him so far.
Johnny Garcia.
First offering on its way. In there for strike 1, 0-1.
Somebody needs to go rattle the cage right here. Take the bats and start throwing them all over the dugout to get these boys going. If this continues, I guarantee you see a different lineup tomorrow.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. A ball and 2 strikes now.
Little hesitation right there by the batter. It was great execution by the pitcher down and away. But that looked like a late swing. Could have been sitting on something else.
Down the left field line and deep. And that will end up a foul ball. And now a slider in there for a called 3rd strike. And there are 2 gone now.
That's a pretty impressive pitch from a young arm like that. If you could spot your pitches there in advantage counts like 1 and 2, you're going to have a lot of strikeouts and soft contact.
Now batting, catcher.
Stepping in now, Dan Farr. And he swings and pops it foul behind the plate. And that'll do it as he puts the squeeze on that one. And with a whimper there, that will be the final out of the ball game. A 4-1 finish in this evening's game. Mobile.
Yeah, can't remember last time I had it either.